Hello, friends. Today we would be talking on a new subject, a new topic, and a new knowledge in astrology on collapse of bridges in Bihar. 10 bridges collapsed in last 16 days, 3 under construction, and 7 old bridges. And why Bihar is prone to bridge collapse always, we would also analyze it today astrologically. Bridges are represented by third house and its significator is Mercury. Third house from Mercury is Virgo, also lauded by Mercury. We would see that degrees of Mercury coincide with degrees of ascendant with city of capital as Patna for India's horoscope and city's horoscope on particular dates. For the sake of brevity, I quickly remind viewers the basic of transit rules. First, the phenomena will be doing it without dasha, antardasha, will be doing it purely on transit. For now, I'll quickly go through the rules for your easy understanding. That first, that the phenomena should be built in the horoscope and would get highlighted, activated during repeat of combinations happening through transit in zodiac. Here, in chart specific to Bihar, transit Mercury is conjoined with transit Ketu in Navamsha, and the phenomena is already built in natal chart in Rashi as well as in Navamsha. Therefore, the state is prone to loss of significations of Mercury when phenomena reoccurs in transit. Second, when the lord of bad houses becomes stronger than the ascendant or Lagna lord in transit, or the ascendant is weak, the horoscope would be kidnapped, as I've always been repeating, and would only be released after due ransom is taken by malefic planets, or in other words, after the damage is done to the owner or the holder of the chart. Not forgetting, Lord of good houses becoming stronger along with recipient legal lord also blesses the holder of the chart for sure. If the ascendant is stronger in transit, then would not allow miscreants, Lord of bad houses, to do the mischief, and the bad events would be contained or saved. Here in case of Bihar, these days, the Lagna Lord Venus has been combust till 26th of June, and Mercury was in bad position throughout. Whenever a whenever a particular house is transited by Lord of eighth house, as counted from a particular house, the affairs ascribed to that particular house transit suffers. In this case, Mercury, the significator of highways, and indicates condition of system of roads and highways. Third house corresponds to all forms and method of transportation apart from communication. It rules bridges, roadways, including railway and road bridges. Besides other significators of Mercury, here eighth house to Mercury is Aquarius, Lord Saturn, sitting with Mercury in the natal chart in Capricorn, having lowest serve Ashtak Varga, and Saturn is these days transiting through Aquarius only. With this rules in hand, we go ahead with our analysis. How to deal, differentiate, and analyze the collapse of old bridges under construction. Fifth house is to be analyzed for under construction bridges, whereas sixth house is the sustenance of already made bridges. Venus and Mercury are to be analyzed, so we would move forward accordingly, date date and case wise. We would take, say, few five examples to explain the theory. First, what is common for all these cases during these said days and till now are operational even till today? Degrees of transit of Saturn in Aquarius, eighth house, from Mercury as well as third house are meeting the natal Jupiter, eighth lord, in Navamsha Lagna, and Venus was combust till 26th of June. Now I will share the screen here and show you the share the both screens. Now share this. I was talking about I was talking about degrees of Saturn, degrees of Saturn, eighth, eighth. This is the India's chart with Patna as the capital of Bihar, and on the particular dates we'll go date wise and see how we can go about this. We'll start with the so these days, what is this so significant about this? First, about but India's horoscope with Patna. Lagna degrees is 14 degrees, 14 degrees Taurus 33 minutes, and Mercury degrees is 13 Cancer 42. Both are in fifth Navamsha. They are in the same Navamsha. This is the midpoint of cusp of all the houses, as Lagna degrees is 14. So Mercury here is also on the mid cusp of third house, therefore fully operational in ninth house also, as it aspects seventh house from it. And this 10th house, this is the Capricorn Rashi, is the Navamshtul Rashi of Saturn, Capricorn, and having the lowest Sarv Ashtak Varga of 20 points. This may be noted so that we can proceed ahead with this. I was talking about degrees of Saturn are meeting the degrees of Jupiter. Jupiter is the eighth lord and sixth lord from Mercury, and Jupiter is the eighth lord, whereas Saturn is the eighth from Mercury. They are meeting, they are in trine, and they are degree wise meeting and fully operational. That Jupiter in Navamsha comes to ascendant with Rahu, and Saturn being in trine to this, they are fully operational. Even Saturn is Taurus Navamsha and this Rashi, Aquarius Rashi. So this is what is prevalent in the chart. So will see how we would go ahead and see now what is this. So Capricorn Rashi is the Navamshtol Rashi. I have said no, Navamshtol Rashi of third lord is Leo. This I forgot to show you. Third lord is moon, is sitting in Leo Rashi with Ketu. So Narad Navash acquired Rashi dispositor becomes Sun. Well, we can show you again this thing, and we'll show you again this in the share. We'll share the chart. So these are the things. Navamshtol Rashi of third lord. Is third lord comes here. Leo, lorded by Sun, Moon, and Ketu are together here. Now we'll take date-wise the first bridge. First bridge collapsed on 18th July. We'll share the date. Transit will take off 18th July, right? 18th July will take the date as 18th July. I have not taken the time. 10 o'clock. I have taken the time so as to 18th June. On 18th June, a newly constructed bridge in Araria district collapsed. Newly constructed. Mercury and Venus both are combust. Mercury 7 degrees, Sun 3 degrees, and Venus both are combust, making fifth and sixth house, both Mercury and Venus, making fifth and sixth house vulnerable to attack. Taurus, Mercury, this both are combust. When both are combust, they are vulnerable to attack. The transit Sun, the 64th Navamshtala. This is 64th Navamshtala. Taurus Sun, transit Sun, 64th Navamshtala equals the degree with, these are more than this thing. This is with Rahu and Ketu already present in this thing. Sun is not there. 13 degree 50 minutes. It should have been. I had taken 2 o'clock. Maybe it became little more. That when this bridge collapsed, so that was 2 o'clock. I think I had taken. So it was maybe evening. I had taken it as more than 10. So 3 degrees 30 minutes are same Navamsha as of Rahu and Ketu. So it is already present in the Ketu. Sun is already there, and we were already present Rahu Ketu. Transit Saturn in Aquarius 8. Transit Saturn in Aquarius. I have said this is transit Saturn in 8th house on Mercury. Transit Saturn is Aquarius. Transit Saturn is here. So 8th from Mercury, as well as third house lord are meeting in natal Jupiter. Third house lord, they are Saturn and Mercury. They are already meeting in natal Saturn and this thing in the natal chart. Jupiter 8th lord, I have said the degrees are of the same. Jupiter degrees are same as that of it. Now Saturn, first thing in the Saturn, one must remember that Saturn, a house, always remember Saturn gives sufferings of the house from where it is 8. I repeat, Saturn gives sufferings of the house from where it is 8. Now see in the chart, from this Cancer Rashi, Saturn is transiting here. From here it is 8th. So it will give sufferings of the Cancer. This is 18th. Moon in Vishakha, that is Mars, moon in Vishakha, Mars. Here, this is moon in Mars. Mars is also here. This Mars is in number 4. That is debilitated position of Mars here in the third house. also suffers this making and confirms the incident. This confirms the incident of 18th June when bridge under construction, newly constructed bridge in our area collapsed. Now another bridge, now we'll change it date to 22nd, 22nd June. An older bridge spanning the Gandak River in Sivan, 40 years old, gave away. Mars and Mercury acquires, here one has to see. Now Mars has acquired 15 Aries. It has again it come to the same position as of Lagna and Mercury, 15 degrees. So it acquires the mid of the cusp of all the houses. Mars, it comes Aries. So all equal house system, fourth aspect, it will aspect its debilitated house, Cancer Rashi. Seventh aspect, it will aspect this Libra, which is already combust, and this is sustenance of old bridges, and eighth house where it meets the Ketu here. So all such things, they degree wise, we call it degree wise aspect, when it acquires the 100% aspect, and it is the result giving aspect when the degrees, it meets the same namasha as of degrees. So we go by this, then see. And Mercury also degree wise aspects. Mercury 16 degrees 36 minutes, still 4 minutes less than this. It is fifth Navamsha. Mercury is in Gemini. It aspects the eighth house of the horoscope and sixth house from Mercury. It acquires Midnamsha. Mercury here aspects its Midnamsha position, which is Sagittarius. So Mars here is already present. Mars of Sagittarius is present in, through Navamsha, is present in Sagittarius. Transit Saturn in Aquarius, eighth house, that we have already said. Transit Saturn in Aquarius, same phenomena. It will follow in all the 5 horoscopes. Transit Saturn, again same phenomena in Aquarius. Eighth from Mercury as well as third house are meeting in natal Jupiter. Jupiter and Saturn are meeting here. Jupiter 2, it is meeting, and Jupiter and Mars are here. So it is meeting the natal Lagna. Venus is combust, making it this Venus sixth house, sustenance, old Gandak bridge. So Venus is combust, sustenance of old bridges is from the sixth house of the horoscope. Fourth from it, that is the fourth from it, sustenance, which is sixth house of the horoscope. Fourth from Mercury is sustenance. Fourth from any house is sustenance of the significations of a particular house, or it is called end of matter. It is called storehouse also. So transit Mercury, I've said transit Mercury transit here. Mars Navamsha happens to be in the 64th Navamsha, making in Mars and Ketu. Again, Ketu present there. Mars in the 64th Navamsha, also bad for this thing, where any bridge or significations of Mercury. Transit Mercury in Aquarius. Transit Mercury here is in Aquarius. Aquarius, again, it meets Saturn here, and it is the eighth position from its original Mercury, it comes to, I would say it comes Nidhanamsha from Mercury. It is the eighth house from Mercury. And moon maybe continues to be in Dhanishta. Moon is in Mula. So Ketu. So moon is in Mula. It confirms the incident being in 64th Namamsha. Right? So we go ahead, we come to another day, 23rd June. A bridge under construction in East Champaran collapsed. Under construction bridge. We will see the fifth house. Mars continues to be the fifth Navamsha. It is Mars continues sixth Navamsha. It is less than 1640. And it is near the degrees, 16, Mars, the sixth, fifth Navamsha. Combust Venus also joins, it has crossed. It also joins the fifth Navamsha team, where Sun in our horoscope, Lagna Lord, mid of the mid cusp of the house, and Mercury are already present there. So 1324, this thing joins the fifth Navamsha, acquires degrees of natal Mercury as well as Lagna in Aries. So they are the Mars and Venus, they acquire the degrees of Lagna, so mid cusp of the degrees. Mars degree wise aspects. Mars degree wise, I have already said Mars degree wise. Here from here, Mars degree Cancer. The just now explained. It is debilitated Rashi. It is aspects Libra Rashi, and it aspects Scorpio Rashi. So then this is there in Libra Rashi Scorpio. Venus degree wise, Venus is where? Venus is Gemini. Gemini degree wise aspects the Sagittarius, sixth house from its natal position, and eighth house of the natal chart, and also acquires Nidhanamsha, as I have said earlier. There is no difference. Where Navamsha Mars is already sitting, Navamsha Mars through Mercury is already sitting here. Mars continue to visit 64th Navamsha. Mars is in 60, continues to remain in 64th Navamsha with Ketu and Moon. And with Mars here, you see Mars here, Sun, 64th Navamsha Lord, Rahu. So these are the thing which they are trying to, Sun and Rahu are trying to 64th Mamsha. Transit Saturn continues to be in Aquarius. That I have said, transit Saturn and Jupiter, they are there. So Venus continues to be combust. Mercury also in continues to Mercury is in 12th. Mercury is in 12th, which is the Namash Mercury is combust, which is the debilitation Rashi of Mercury, and which is a bad sign. Now we'll see the position of Moon at the time of happening. Purva Shara, Mars, Moon in Purva Shara. Purva Shara speaks of Venus, and then it is already combust. So that confirms the incident. Now we go to another date, 26th of June. Another bridge come to structural failure. Now we'll go to 26th of June. All such things, Mercury and Jupiter, here Jupiter 25th, 26th June. 26th of June. Transit Saturn, same natal transit Saturn and Jupiter are degree wise same. They will remain throughout until today. They are there. Venus not only combust, but also Venus here. It is on the degrees of, in transit, Venus is on the degrees of nodes. Navamsh Rahu is trying to, Navamsh Moon and Rahu are trying to, Navamsh Jupiter, Moon and Rahu are trying to 64th Navamsha. Navamsha Mars is now ahead and move ahead. Navamsha Mars comes here in the fifth house, which is fifth house of the district. And though Venus, you would see, though Venus is in Venus here in 3 and here in Pisces, it is in Pushkarmacha. But for Mercury, it is dispositor of Mercury is in its debilitation Rashi. So Mercury, Venus will not give good results to Mercury because it is occupying the debilitation Rashi of Mercury. So Venus is in debilitation Rashi of Mercury. So this house becomes bad. This is very good point to be noted. Planet may be in Pushkar Namasha, but you see the dispositors and dispositors is in, whether it is in the exaltation Rashi or in debilitation Rashi, one has to see this thing. So Ketu and Saturn aspect, Ketu and Saturn, Ketu and Saturn, Ketu and Saturn, they aspect here. Look at it. Saturn is 10th aspect, Ketu 9th aspect. They aspect both on the Aquarius, which is the 8th Rashi from Mercury. So speaks of Ketu, Saturn is the biggest disaster in mundane in transit. So both are in transit, are aspecting 11th house degree wise. So once the degrees are beyond ascendant, we come to Navamsha, we see from Navamsha what is happening. So we see from Navamsha, see it is happening. Saturn and Moon, they are aspecting Aquarius Rashi. Now let us see what is the position of Moon, because Moon decides Sadvisha Rahu. So Rahu is again, Rahu continues to be in 60, trying to 64th Navamsh with Moon. They all speak Moon position in Sadvisha confirms the instant. This is the 26th June. Now we take 28th June, the last one of this thing, this 28th June. A segment of bridge in Madhubani district that was being built collapsed. It is an under construction bridge. So transit, let us see what is the transit. Mercury and Ketu are together. Or Ketu, and I said earlier in the beginning, in our horoscope, Mercury and Ketu, they are together here. And Mercury here in in Scorpio, if it superimpose, Mercury and Ketu are already built in the horoscope, and they in transit, they are in Gemini Rashi. So this phenomena built in the horoscope is being repeated in the transit. So it is this phenomena, Mercury Ketu, prone to collapse of Mercury signification throughout, and it is happening. And again, this in transit, Saturn in Aquarius, same thing with Jupiter. Jupiter has now through Navamsha, it has come to the ascendant as well as with Rahu in Navamsha also. So Jupiter here also joins the army of 5th Navamsha, 14th and 13th. There is a 5th Navamsha. So its aspect would be degree wise on the mid cusp of the houses. So Jupiter transit in Taurus Taurus would be aspecting fifth house, eighth lord, fifth house, seventh house, and ninth house. Ninth house is the house. Capricorn is the house, is the where it is the Namam Solar Rashi of ninth and 10th house, having the lowest Sarv Ashtak Varga of 20 points, 20 numbers. Moon, now let us see Moon. Moon in Uttar Bhadpad, Moon in Pisces, Uttar Bhadpad, speaks of Saturn, and that is that natal Saturn with Dhanishta. It confirms the incident. I hope with this explanation you might have understood the phenomena. The same phenomena can be applied to other issues of the state, any state, other issues of India, or other issues of Bihar. Total 10 bridges have collapsed. So it can be same phenomena can be seen and checked degree wise what is happening. One major reason is, I have told you, Saturn degree and Jupiter degrees, they are speak of this thing. They are degreeically meeting the, and then it is aspecting thing. So with this, I take with with this I take leave, and I hope you have understood. So I take leave. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you very much. God bless you all.